Hello my friends, welcome back to Retro RPG Relaxation, playing again through Dragon Quest VI. Last time we became real boys in the spirit world and were joined by a new party member, the apparently beautiful lady, but again, hard to tell in 16-bit style, just who is beautiful, who's not. Maybe San is beautiful, we just don't know. But we came real, we tried to address the wrongs, we cleared the name of the maid to try and set things right, but she has already departed town, which means that we are running a little bit behind through there to try and bring a happy ending to the star-crossed lovers through there, but that's okay. I have a feeling that we will find out more as we go. But here we are in the spirit world, and we are going to Radok Castle, which is our old stomping grounds, but it is a very different sort of thing that has been happening on through here, because here Hassan has parents that swear that he is their son, but he does not know them from anyone. The ship is finally ready to go. Are you ready to go to Radok? Yes. Take your tickets and you can climb aboard. So, we appear to have a Radok castle in this world. The world apparently has a Hassan, who's a carpenter, which may explain why he was able to build that log cabin so quickly. But, again, he doesn't know the people. But there's apparently a Radok castle in this world underneath our world as well. And that is where we are going to try and find things out. This doesn't look like we're docking next to a castle, really. Hey, we are. Welcome to the Cape near Radok. Welcome, friends. It's been a while. It has not. But we will, of course, explore a little bit. Make sure that we are all put together. Hope that you guys have been well since the last time we recorded a little bit through here. The last video I recorded was the most viewed video that I've had through there. I assume that it's because of something that I named the video, but who knows. I finally made it. I knew one day I'd be able to sell my goods at Radok Castle. So, thank you if you have watched and are coming back to watch this one as well. If not, and you're just finding this one, welcome again. This ship is bound for San Marino, but it won't leave for another 3 days. Okay. So we've got time. Chat with our nun here. I am a traveling nun. It's my calling in life. All children of the world. Okay, sure. We are always down to tell our deeds. And yes, we will continue on the adventure. I'm just a fisherman. Fish here are so much better than the water near Radok. It's a little west and north of here. So he's a fisherman. Definitely looks like he's carrying, like, farming equipment, though. That is absolutely for tilling earth, not for fishing. But maybe he just has a new fishing method that we don't know. We won't judge. So, northwest is the castle. Let's have a look for familiar landmarks as we go. Oh. Yep, that certainly looks like a castle. Makes me wonder, is our town handy? This is as far as our government extends. I cannot let you pass. Okay. It looks a little different than what we remember. Again, it has been a little while since we've been home. Maybe things change. Okay, there's the tower that we did not become a soldier in. Okay, I was wondering if there were any enemies around through here. Okay, yep, they are tough so far. All right. Muriel dealing some blows to everybody. But Hassan is still our heavy hitter at the moment. And that's okay. He is our actual soldier after all. We'll heal on up for Muriel. And I guess we will head towards the castle and see what is going on. At the very least, the monsters are different. Let's see what's happening at the tower real quick, actually. Nothing. Okay. Won't let us go in and get a second shot at trying to get admitted to the army. They've got their one soldier. Well, I guess we were admitted after a while through there, so we are actually official soldiers, even though we didn't pass the test. We caught the incredibly important task of, finding a horse. Which I guess is important if you're only recruiting one soldier at a time. Getting a horse for that one soldier is even more of an important deal. But who am I now? I am not a army logician. Just a dude playing video games. Alright. Castletown, music is familiar. Welcome, adventurers. This is the Castletown of Rayduck. Okay. Looks similar. I'm also an adventurer. Have you heard the rumors? No. The king and queen have been sick for more than a year now. Nothing the priests have tried has been able to awaken them, and the prince left to find a cure. Rayduck is falling apart. I've heard a couple of things as well. Okay, well. Certainly interesting. I don't know that we knew about a prince previously. Take care of your 0 gold. Definitely sounds like a dig. Have you heard? The prince went out to destroy a monster and never returned. Everyone seems to think that he was eaten. I mean, could be. What have you got? Herbs. We won't buy anything just yet. You want to hear a story about the Demon King? Sure. The king and queen aren't sick like everybody thinks. I believe that they have been cursed by the Demon King, but nobody believes me. Armor shop, okay? They sell better armor here than in the other places, so that is interesting. So chainmail, bronze armor is pretty nice. Royal clothes, dancer's clothes, and a bronze shield. I guess we'll get the bronze shield for our hero here. Hey, +3 to our style. How nice. We'll sell our old shield. Guess we do technically have enough to upgrade some of the other equipment. But let's check their weapons first. See if we can get anything better for Hassan. Chain cross, but nobody can use it. Bladed boomerang. That's a little appealing. It's a 2 attack drop, but being able to hit everybody is certainly appealing. We'll think on that. Could you spare 50 gold to help finance the war against Smudo? The king and queen would never tax the citizens like this. Huh? Hey, it's you! Don't be foolish. Could you have really forgotten, Retro? You're the prince. I suppose I could be wrong, but you look exactly like him. So, are you the real prince? No? I bet you could fool others if you had the right clothes. Well, you can't fake the knowledge of the prince. There are certain things that only the royal family knows. Okay, we're getting some mistaken identity. First, Hassan. The king has become sick. Prime Minister Gebben is using that as an excuse to do as he pleases. I don't know how long Radok will survive under his control. So, it's telling us we need those royal clothes, is what it seems. Have we met? You look familiar. We used to work in the castle. The prince was still very young then. Okay, so we've got medical herbs. Let's give one to Muriel. Murray. I heard that another world exists inside a well. That can't be, can it? You would be surprised. Finding... Oh, medal. Wonderful. Shortly after the king became ill, the queen had a nightmare. She too then became ill. Nobody understands it. Nothing and nothing. Okay. Well, we'll have to have a peek down the well. See if Gollum has respawned. Oh, it doesn't look like we can actually get down anywhere through here. But that chest is enticing. We'll have to see what happens. But I think maybe we should. Let's chat to the castle first. And then we'll see about buying those royal clothes and see if that changes our prospects a little bit. This is Radok Castle, but because you're an adventurer, I'm sure you already knew that. Now please go away. Okay. But a dead ringer for the missing prince, huh? I wish there was a way to help the king and queen. The king became sick long before the queen. I just hope that whatever they have isn't fatal. Probably a little unethical to steal holy water from a convent, but it's a cruel world in which we live, is what we'll say. Alright, let's buy some clothes and commit a little identity theft. $55. It is also the best armor that Retro can equip at the moment, so that's justification. We're not actually trying to commit identity theft. No, it's just an upgrade to our equipment. And a nice upgrade in style. Very good. Alright, let's sell our boomerang. Since we know that there's a better boomerang available now. Okay, so we've got... does anyone else have anything that we want to sell real quick? Okay, that's quite a lot. Makes me think that maybe it's better than what we're using. I'll try and remember. Okay, we've got our royal clothes. Let's see what's up. Huh? It's impossible. You're the prince. You've come home. Sure. I thought so. Everyone in the castle has been so worried. Welcome home at last, Prince. Prince Retro. What? Our mustache general. Huff, huff. Oh, Prince, you're all right. I'm General Tom. I knew you would return alive. That's... Do you often introduce yourself to people that you know, General Tom? The whole castle is extremely happy, aren't you? Sure. The prince has returned, and you're him. The king and queen would be so happy if they knew you were back. However, they are still ill. Did you find something to help? Not yet, but we're working on it. One of these books must have information on how to awaken the king. Once was a king who traded wonderful things for small medals, but no one knows where he is now. Yeah, the little mini medal thing is a common thing in Dragon Quest games that I enjoy a lot, so that is one reason why we'll always check every dresser. Who am I? The prince would know. You must be lying. The prince and I played together every day as children. The prince I knew would never lie. Sorry, kid. Nothing was found. Maybe it just wasn't as important to the prince as it was to you. King is growing worse. We can't even get him to eat anymore. Aren't you the prince? Welcome back. Tonight we'll celebrate with a large feast. Well, we are committed to the bit now of being the prince. Yeah, you're the prince. You've come back. Can I not talk? It's great to have the prince back, says the prisoner. Perhaps now Prime Minister Gibbon will be more reasonable. Okay, that's a valid take, I suppose. But yes, I worry that our lack of princely knowledge will come back to bite us a little bit through here. Door is locked. Ordinarily, I would say, no, we never actually said we were the prince. They just assumed, but in this case, they did actually ask us flat out if we were the prince, and we told them yes. So, not a lot we can really do about that. We are identity thieving to the core. Oh, Prince, have you truly returned? You make an old man happy. Lots of old men running around. Bald and with beards just like me. But let's see. No, nothing else through here, just ways to leave the castle. So we will keep going inward and upward. Or at least rightward. I'm clearly trying to talk to this guy. The sky grows so dark, it's like it swallows the world. That's because you guys are under a different world. Prime Minister Gibbon has instructed me to allow no one through. I think if he knew you were here, he may not have said it. But I must follow the orders I'm given. I can do nothing until he returns. What are you saying? General Tom! You will let the prince pass. But Gibbon said, I don't care. I'll take full responsibility. Go, Prince, see your parents again. Okay, sure. Mom, Dad, did you know that you have a daughter? Prince, you've returned. Welcome back. We still haven't found any way to help your parents. Just don't understand it. Prince, I've waited for your return. According to Prime Minister Gibbon, you... But he was obviously wrong. It's good to have you back, but you'll have to stay back. They aren't well. What am I saying? After all, you're the prince. That's what they say. Okay, silk robe. I really wish I knew what was needed to help. Huh? Did I just hear the queen? Something about a mirror. Perhaps she's communicating with her mind. I don't suppose it's this mirror? No. You can hear snoring. He must be fast asleep. Sometimes when someone is deep asleep, you can hear them talking. I suppose that's true. The mirror. If only you had the mirror. Okay. Gibbon. Prince Prime Minister Gibbon has returned. I think the jig is up. I came as soon as I heard the prince had returned. Prince, you're well. This is great news. But Prince, you look different. Is it the hair? Prime Minister, what are you saying? There's no doubt this is indeed our prince. I heard an interesting rumor from a local shopkeeper. He said that a poor-looking boy sought some royal clothes. Prime Minister, are you suggesting this is not the real prince? I would like to believe it, but something seems wrong. Prince, I would like to ask you just one question. The real prince would surely know the answer. A moment of truth. The prince's younger sister died of a mysterious illness. That is a shame. Our sister is alive and well. What was her name? Tanya, Clarice, Vanessa, or Sarah? Is there an actual answer? Okay. Oh. Clarice like Silence of the Lambs. Sarah. Tanya. We've got a friend named Vanessa. Sure, Vanessa. Prince. You all heard his answer. This isn't the prince at all. A prince would not have forgotten the name of his own sister. General Tom, I hold you responsible for this. Soldiers, escort these impostors out. Yes, sir. So, we're not getting put into prison? No, just out? Okay. It really does make sense that they would put us in prison. But we didn't appear to take the turn to the prison. You'd better leave. Oh, so we did get shoved. But nope, doesn't appear to be any misdeed they're going to hold us for. You convinced them you were the prince? That's too bad. You really do look like him, though. Well done. Don't know what he gets out of it. Did the prince have a sword? Who knows the name of the daughter or anything? Okay, so we need a mirror. Expelled for impersonating the prince? Yeah. We sure were. I'm not really sure where else to go. You everyone, the person who made everyone believe the prince had returned? I was so disappointed. Oh, sorry. Really hate Prime Minister Gibbon. Yeah, nothing like a Prime Minister to make people hate them. Shortly after the king became ill, the queen had a nightmare. She too became ill. Nobody understands it. Let's see. One of these houses had the people who used to work for the royal family when they were a child. Maybe that's it? The prince? You kind of look like him when he was younger. He used to work in the castle. The prince was still very young then. Okay, well, I guess... No? Question mark? Oh, it's terrible. The king has become sick. Woof, woof, woof. Well, at least the dog thinks we're okay. I'm curious if there was an actual answer to that question. Someone heard the queen murmur, mirror, mirror. You have to be careful because, like, with the South African accent that my friend in high school said, she would say mirror, mirror. So, murmur, murmur, murmur would be how she would have said that. The king became sick long before, or the queen told that whatever they have isn't fatal. Well, we will have to find out. So let's save on up, and next time we will try and figure out what we are doing for our impersonation. Like, I assume that there isn't just a right answer, and by getting it wrong we are no longer able to complete the game or anything. So, we didn't become the soldier. Hassan did, and we're still playing. Maybe we're heading for a bad ending, but I have a feeling that things will work out in the end. Traveling merchant, but I hear things. Ooh, we definitely want to hear the Mirror of Ra. I think I remember someone mentioned it in the town with the waterfall. I remember what they said. Okay. Far to the west, there's a town where a waterfall flows. The people there seem so kind. They're hiding a little old lady in the church. Sure. The world has changed a lot since Mudo started his conquest. I don't like to think about it. Sure. We'll buy something from him. Ooh, okay. That does mean we won't be able to buy the boomerang, but I mean, okay, big style up, full moon herb. Yeah, you gave us some good information there. Should we buy another bracelet? Maybe for retro? Increase his style? Okay. We're looking stylish. And for Hassan, his style is 0. I think that suits him, really. It's okay, we've got where we're going. And next time on Retro RPG Relaxation, we will head west. Maybe try take 2 of our identity theft? I don't know, but either way, I'm sure it will be a good time. So, thank you so much for joining us again, and I hope we will see you next time for Dragon Quest VI on Retro RPG Relaxation.